It's been a lot of fun to be here today with y'all. I've been able to be in my backyard for the most part. And while we're on, what is it called? Shelter in place everywhere, we've been able to be together. So thank you for joining me today. After we've got to talk about all this, people still might want some more support. What other things do we offer to support teachers of the lost tools, April?
Well, two groups that parents and teachers can look into are the Lost Tools of Writing Mentor group on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, that's okay. There's another group on groups.io, also named Lost Tools LTW Mentor. And you can post questions there. You will have current and graduating apprentices that will answer your questions. You will see Camille on there a lot. You will see Matthew Bianco. You will see Andrew Kern. You will get the support that you need and more. It was so helpful when I was on my journey of learning about these levels.
And if I could add, in that group, we have both private school teachers and homeschool teachers who are commenting and asking in that group. We are combined.
Yes.
Yeah. What else do we have, Camille?
Well, I do really love those because you can ask a personal question and get a personal answer.
That's true.
But we also have videos that are online. We have level 1 videos. It's 10 minutes on each lesson. So you can get a quick look at what the idea of that lesson is. And then also we have level 2 videos online where you can get a quick look at those lessons. And those are all free right now, I believe. Usually you have to buy the curriculum to get them. We will soon be working on a series of I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, something about PowerPoint video. I don't know, for the comparison essay book. But that's in the works eventually, as soon as we can get there.
Well, and until then, at the level 1 level, we have the handbook of types. And while that's not an answer key, because there's no such thing as an answer key for this, as the teacher, it gives you models of what these ideas look like on 3 different stories that are not included in the curriculum. And so that's been a wonderful place for me as a teacher. I pull out the handbook of types and I can teach my lesson because I've got examples. So that's been a lifesaver on my time. I don't have to generate my types. So I've really appreciated that book. And we even have an LTW workshop from home where when we can go out and about and travel to one another, you can request one of us to come and do a workshop in your town. But while we can't do that, we actually have one that's been recorded. And so you can watch a recorded live workshop from home. And then this summer, the 3 of us are going to offer 6-week intensives, right? We forgot about that. Oh, okay. I'm offering level 1.
I'm level 2.
Okay.
Level 3.
Yay. And so in 6 weeks, we'll introduce you to around the first 6 essays, 5 to 6 essays of each level. And then we are offering this year, Andrew Kern is going to offer a different atrium, and he's calling it One Class to Rule Them All. And I love it. When I heard it, I just laughed out loud. I'm like, yes, that's it. It's completely online. And he's going to explore classical rhetoric. Ultimately, he defines rhetoric as decision-making in community. And so how does the Lost Tools help us fulfill that art of decision-making in community and help us see the telescoping pattern of levels 1, 2, and 3 of LTW? So we're going to have exposure to all 3 of them throughout the whole year with him. And an apprenticeship graduate who will lead colloquies for that. And then we have the apprenticeship, is where we are all actively teaching the Lost Tools in front of one another and in our homes or our private schools, co-ops, and receiving assessment. So we come into the apprenticeship and we teach a Lost Tools lesson, and we learn how to assess ourselves and be assessed by our mentor.
Can I add something with that?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Because I just want to make sure that folks know that the apprenticeship is not just for teachers that are in the private school or even homeschooling teachers that are in a co-op. I came into the apprenticeship as a mom who wanted to learn more. So everyone is, of course, welcome, but it is encouraging for each of those different types of individuals.
I did it just for my 2 children. Those were the 2 students I joined the apprenticeship for. And while I was there, we found heads of churches, head pastors of churches are in the apprenticeship, college professors, kindergarten teachers at private school level, so we have covered the gamut of teaching. One of our apprentices, she was teaching Latin at a private school, but prior to that, she was teaching at a culinary school. And so, it's really wide who it is for in that regard.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's for learners, someone who wants to learn. That's who it's for.
Right. And you learn to teach anything. I mean, it's for teaching math, it's for teaching art, it's for everything.
And then you have unexpected benefits like growth and friendship and community. So those are the things you may not be going for, but those are the fruits.
And I just thought of this. We have quite a few business people who aren't able to commit to the apprenticeship at this season, but they really want to learn the ideas. And so they've been taking different atrium courses and applying those ideas of classical pedagogy and rhetoric to their business. And that's been really beautiful. So I've enjoyed seeing that happen. And then the new thing that we have just launched today is we now have our very own blog for the apprenticeship. And so it's called The Gathering Place. And on that blog will be posts by apprentices, journeymen, and graduates.
And it's not just for apprentices to read.
No, it's for everybody to read, but that's who you're going to be reading from. There's people who are drinking from that well. So I think that's about us. Oh, and you can write directly to the Circe, what do they call it? Just the customer service support, and write emails directly to them for help. And that email address is located on our website. I don't have that one in my head.
And also in the IO group, you can say, April, you said this. Can you tell me more? Or Camille or Andrea, you said this. Tell me more.
Yeah, and we do that on the Facebook group too. And on Facebook, it's really easy, right? Because you can highlight somebody in Facebook and get them to notice things.
Oh, that's true.
And so, yeah, I'm learning Facebook, and I've had some apprentices who will include me by putting @ I think, is it @ Andrea?
It doesn't have to say @ you just put your name and then it pops up.
It's @ for Slack. In Slack, I have to put the @ and so, so that's been a fun way to continue conversations.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's many ways to find help for the lost tools, and we are here. So
general and specific help. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, have a good day.
Thanks, Andrea and April.
Thank you.